Hey, good morning. Rise and shine. It is Friday. Blessed Friday. Let's have some coffee. As you can see, I got this mug from a dear friend of mine that used to work with me a couple of years ago, and he's retired since then. Dave, I still use your mug. Thank you. I've got to put it in this hand, though. Well, I go see my doctor today. I got some paperwork that he needs to fill out, which I got from the state FMLA, Family Medical Leave. But I need to fill that, have my doctors fill this all this information out with days that I was off and office visits I had, so on and so forth. That way my job is still there when I go back, I never realized that's how that worked, but that's what I have to do. Cheers. Boy, it's going to be cold this weekend in central Pennsylvania. Let me know what it's going to be like in your neck of the woods. My buddy Tim, my neighbor, got in touch with me last night, and he said, I bet you're glad that you got your oil furnace going, because if you didn't, you'd be downstairs shoveling that coal. And yes, I would. I had my coal stoker, as they call it, replaced a few months ago with an oil furnace. It is so nice just to go out there and click, turn the heat on, instead of going downstairs. And in this kind of weather, I'd have to shovel every day, every night. Shovel coal in and shovel ash out, and then walk it down to the end of my backyard so they could pick up the ash bins. 15 years ago, that was fine. I was more than happy to do it. But as I got older, it got a little bit more trying, So now I'm paying for the luxury, don't get me wrong, but I'm not paying all that much. We've been regulating it and seeing what we pay per month and how much per gallon versus what we were paying per ton. And I believe last year per ton delivered, and I could be wrong, but I'm real close. It was $230 per ton delivered, which I got a coal bin, a coal chute, and they'd shoot it down there, and I'd go down after I got off work and fill up my 55-gallon drum up to the top with rice coal, and I'd let that run down, and as it got closer to the bottom of the 55-gallon drum, I'd go into my coal bin and shovel some more coal into this 55-gallon drum, all right? Then I go over to the coal furnace and open it up, a little bit of a door, open it up and pull out the ash bin, and that would be filled up with ash, and I'd have to, carry that outside and put that at the end of my roadway, my yard rather, and they'd come once a week, I think it was, and they pick up these ash bins that I would accumulate, usually about 5 a week, but I'm not missing it. I'm not missing it at all. That's all I had to say for dinner tonight. I'm doing a T-bone steak that I have in the freezer. It's been in the freezer for a couple months. It's all seasoned up. I season all my meats up before I put them in a freezer, whether it be garlic powder and pepper and salt. I'd season it on both sides, and then I put it in a Ziploc bag, get all the air out of it, date it, what date it was, what kind of steak it is, where I bought it from, what kind of seasoning I have on it, and I stick it in the freezer until a later date. Yeah, that's how I do all my meats, and it turns out real well. So if you don't season your meats before you freeze them, try that. It saves one step, all right, which you'll have to do anyway. But season it when you buy it from the grocery store. When you bring it home, it's not frozen yet, So season your meats up with your favorite seasoning or steak seasoning, whatever it might be. And then put it in a Ziploc bag, stick it in your freezer, and let it freeze and do its thing. Because the amount of time that it takes for it to actually freeze, all that good seasoning that you're putting on it is going into the meat. And much better that way. Yes, it is. That's about all I have to say. My leg of lamb, I'm going to try that. Carol says she wants me to try it this weekend. We'll see. Obviously, it's too cold to do it outside, so I'm going to do it in the oven in a roaster. So I'm going to give that a shot. I got a recipe from my dear friend Lucille up there in Staten Island. She did get in touch with me, and her ex used to be a chef, and he did leg of lamb all the time, Greek style. So I got her recipe, and it sounds really good, So I'll give it a shot, and I'll take pictures of that, and I'll let all of you see what, how it looks presentation-wise. I got to get some rosemary, some thyme, some garlic, obviously, and season it all up, and I'll give it a shot. But Lucille, thank you for your recipe, and we'll give it a shot. All right, I'm going to get going here. I got things I got to do. Got to go see Dr. Charles with my paperwork. I have him fill all that out because I have a deadline that I just got it yesterday, and apparently all the paperwork was filled out, and it should have been put in the mail on the 3rd because that's what it's dated, but I didn't get it until yesterday, and I'm not that far from where I work. I'm 28 miles. All right, but look at it. Look at the time frame. So it was either sitting on somebody's desk, waiting, and they forgot all about it, and finally shot it out to me, or it was sitting in the mail room or in the U.S. mail, and it just got lost in the shuffle. Unless it's taken all that time to get to me. I don't know. I'm not complaining. I'm glad I got it. I got until, I think, the end of the month to have all this paperwork filled out. So I want to make sure I get it in there on time so I don't lose all my benefits, okay? All right, and one of my friends said that they hear every now and then that I still slur, and yes, I do, especially at night, around 3 o'clock, 4, 5, 6, 7. As I get tired, all right, as my energy level goes down, I start to slur, and that's what I have to get fixed, because it sounds like I got half a jag on, which I don't, okay? All right, you guys have a great day today. Let me know what your plans are for the weekend, if any. Let me know how the weather is, because here in central Pennsylvania, beautiful Tower City, it is approximately 27 degrees. And the high today, I think it's either 27 or 29. And it's windy, gusty wind, and it's going to be like that all weekend long. So thank God for my oil furnace. All right, guys, have some coffee with me or your favorite morning beverage, your tea, whatever it might be, and put it down. Have a great day today. I'll see you later. And by the way, I just seen yesterday, before I forget, if you're near Atlantic City, the Hard Rock Casino, I think it's May. You'll have to check on it. Kenny Chesney is coming in town. I might get some tickets to go see him. So there's a little FYI. But a lot of good acts at the Hard Rock Casino coming up. And going to be a good time. So have a great weekend. I'll talk to you later. Keep on smiling. All right? Keep on putting one foot in front of the other. Always think positive. All right? Never look back, because that's where you've been. You don't want to go there. You want to go forward. Okay? Love your family and your kids, because we're not guaranteed tomorrow. And I'll talk to you later on. And I do appreciate you guys. I really do. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button. And then hit that little bell next to it, because that will nudge you every time I post a video. Okay? All right. I love you. Take care of yourselves. I'll talk to you later on. God bless you. Oh, my buddy, Sir Prince, let me see if I can zoom Zoom. Whatever, you know what I mean. In on him. He's sleeping over there. But he's not even looking at me. Nah. But he knows we're going on a road trip, so he's looking forward to that. I'll talk to you later on. God bless you. Smile. On 3, I'm going to punch you out. 1, 2, smile now. Smile. 3.